you all to Shail's Biology Nest, and in today's session we will talk about last minute preparation tips for Zoology MSc entrance 2022 CPET. I have gone through the questions of 2020 and 2021. Then I have sectioned the questions topic wise. So first we will see how many questions were asked in 2020 and 2021 from each topic. Then we will try to find out the most important topics so you can go through or revise in last minutes before your exams. From non-chordates in 2020, number of questions asked were 8. In 2021, it increased to 19. Then from chordates, 2020 number of questions asked were 2. 2021 also it was 2. From ecology and wildlife, the number of questions asked were 7. In 2021, number of questions asked were 9. In cell biology, 2020 number of questions asked were 5. 2021 number of questions were 1. From molecular biology in 2020 number of questions asked were 6. 2021 they were 10. From physiology number of questions in 2020 were 8. 2021 number of questions were 6. From genetics number of questions in 2020 were 3 and 2021 were 4. From biotechnology in 2020 number of questions asked were 1. 2021 they were 2. From biomolecules and biochemistry in 2020 number of questions asked were 11. In 2021 there were 3 number of questions from biomolecules and biochemistry. From biostatistics or biometry number of questions in 2020 were 0, but in 2021 there were 3 number of questions asked. From immunology 7 number of questions were asked in 2020, and from 2021 there were 0 number of questions from immunology. From evolution in 2020 6 questions were asked, but in 2021 10 questions were asked. From developmental biology number of questions were 2 in 2020 and almost 0 in 2021, and some other questions which were interrelated like miscellaneous category there were 2 in 2020 and 1 in 2021. In this way you can also find out the most important topics and then try to revise those topics properly before your exams. According to me, you must go through non-chordates first thoroughly, then chordates, then ecology and wildlife. So these 3 according to me are the top 3 most important topics for you. Non-chordates, this is C, non-chordates, then chordates, ecology and wildlife. Then you can go through evolution, then physiology, molecular biology, genetics, biomolecules and biotechnology, biostatistics or biometry, immunology and developmental biology at the end. I know many of you have just given your 6th semester exam and are in dilemma that what you can do for the exams, what best you can do. So my suggestion would be just go through the topics from your BSc syllabus. I think from this year few questions will be there from biostatistics also, so you can go through biometry of semester 1. You might be remembering semester 1 there was a unit biometry in ecology core 2, or in your subjects or in your syllabus somewhere biometry must be there, so you can go through as 2 or 3 questions would be asked this year I think. So these things, the topics you can find out from the syllabus. Main chapters I have told you. From physiology I have seen they are asking more about hormones, so they are asking more about endocrinology and nervous system. So endocrinology, nervous system, muscle biology, these things they have asked. From non-chordates there is no such pattern as such, but they have asked 1 question each from each phylum. They have maintained the phylum division, that is they give importance to each and every phylum. They have asked questions from Porifera, Coelenterata, then Annelida, Arthropoda. All the phylums are touched by them from non-chordates. And chordates you can go through, but first complete non-chordates, first revise non-chordates. From ecology and wildlife, basically they have asked about ecosystem, or you can say lake ecosystem or lake ecology, then energy flow, these things they have asked more. From molecular biology, basically replication, transcription and translation, they are hot favorites. DNA structure. From genetics, they have asked about chromosome, they have asked about diseases like sex-linked diseases or autosomal diseases. So these diseases they have asked about, and DNA repair mechanism also, some of the questions they have asked. Biomolecules, they have asked many questions like structure of carbohydrates, structure of proteins, then enzymes, enzymology, they have asked many questions. Immunology in 2020, as you can see, immunology in 2020 7 questions were asked. So last year no questions were asked. It might be that few questions will be asked from immunology. So you can go through basic things like what is antibody, types of antibody, functions, their functions, then basics of antigen presenting and presentation, antigen processing and presentation, then structure of basic concepts of B cells and T cells, then hypersensitivity. These things you can go through in immunology. In evolution, you can go through human evolution, then various theories of evolution, homologous organs, analogous organs, then isolation, mechanism of isolation, these things you can go through. Then I think I have covered many things. In cell biology, you can go through the organelles, about organelles, then cell membrane structure, transport across cell membrane, you can go through these things. In chordates, basically fishes, amphibians and reptiles. So few basic concepts of these classes you can go through. So these are few tips which I have thought of sharing with you all. So I think in last minute you can only revise the things which you have learned. The students who have just given 6th semester can only go through their BSc notes. Who all have prepared properly, they can revise these things according to the pattern which I have found out. So that's all for today's session. If you all want to practice with me the questions of 2020 and 2021, stay tuned. I will bring questions of 2020 and 2021, 35 each. So 4 sessions will be there. 35 questions of 2020, then next 35. First 35 questions of 2021, next 35 questions of 2021. There I will explain the answers also, so that you can revise the questions along with some of the concepts related to them. So and after, when the exams will be done, I will try to solve the question paper as soon as possible on my channel. So that's all the best. Thank you all. Thank you for watching.